doing this back here, Jimmy.
Sure. That's what you want me to think.
Okay, it's 10:56, we're back in regular session. Do you want to address that resolution?
Sure. I would like to make a motion, and I'd like Stacy to read it.
Should I get everything right?
Resolution approving the agreement between Seneca County Department of Job and Family Services and the AFSCME Ohio Council 8, Local 1685.
And I will second. Any discussion?
No? Good job.
Roll call, please.
Good work out there.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Stacy?
Yes.
Commissioner Hudson?
Motion carried. Approved. We are,
Bid?
we have another bid opening, so let's, do we have bids?
Yes, we do.
We do.
Bids for this one.
Okay, for Seneca County Road 19, County Road 39, pavement resurfacing, C 1802.
The engineer's estimate on this project is $840,068, 840068. My first bid is from Coco Singh Construction Company out of Mansfield, Ohio. Their total bid amount is $892,010.57, 892,010.57.
Who was the contractor, did you say? I'm sorry.
Kokosi.
Yeah,
How do you spell that?
K-O-K.
yeah. Kokosing.
Awesome. Thank you.
A lot more mobilized.
The next bid is from Gherkin Paving out of Napoleon. Their total bid amount is $923,659.11, 923,659.11. Next bid is M&B Asphalt out of Old Fort, Ohio. Their total bid amount for this project, $850,843.82, 850,843.82. And those are all I have.
Okay. Thanks for the bids. We will
Good.
give those to the engineer.
Thank you.
I think we are caught up with everything. Back to the top of the resolutions under new business, the appropriation adjustment, and ditch maintenance.
Okay, I have an appropriation adjustment within the ditch maintenance fund, moving $4,000 from contract repairs to supplies. I have a supplement to the permanent appropriations to the public assistance fund, putting $50,000 into that public assistance line. I have a supplement to the permanent appropriation to the Children's Services Assistance Fund, putting $220,000 into that line. I have a supplement to the permit appropriations to the general fund. This is putting $125,000 into the transfers out. I have a resolution authorizing a fund transfer be made to the budget stabilization fund, moving $125,000 from our transfers outlined to the budget stabilization fund. We decided to do this quarterly back in April when we did our first transfer, so that's what this one is for.
This is the second transfer.
Second transfer, yes. I have a supplement to the permit appropriation to the general fund. This is putting $5,000 into supplies. This is at the request of, I think it was Judge Schuff. They did move some capital, or from their special projects fund to the general fund for that supply amount. I have a resolution authorizing Seneca County Board of Commissioners to enter into a contract with Aramark for the LPA 1801. Their total bid amount for this was $85,325.40. I have a supplement to the permitted appropriations to the general fund. This is the sheriff's request for the fingerprint scanner, $27,175 into his equipment line. And I do have a couple that the auditor requested. Resolution amending the board's orders of July 17th, resolution 2018-248, supplemental appropriation to the TCAP fund. They needed to take out the hospitalization line, so it will be reducing it by the $2,397. So, and they also needed a supplemental decrease to the appropriations to the TCAP fund, decreasing their contract service line by $2,565.84. They were over appropriated. And those are all I have.
Motion to accept.
Motion to accept all the resolutions?
I will second. Any questions, concerns? Roll call.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Stetser?
Yes. Okay, all approved. This is all business. Opportunity for citizens' comments at this time, and we can take those. State your name for our audio recording, visual if you want to come forward. Otherwise, we'll go from there. Any citizens' comments at this time?
Yeah,
Yes.
my name's Jeff Hasselbeck. I'm from Seneca County. I've been here 15 years. Live in West Lodi there. I got a few things I'd like to go over about the wind turbine deal. I'd like to ask a few questions, maybe make a few statements. And I guess I'd like to start by, you guys were elected by the community of Seneca County, correct? All right.
By the voting public, yes.
So with that, do you work for the residents or do you work for somebody else?
We work for the greater good of Seneca County for the residents.
Okay. I mean, it just, to me, it sounds like you guys kind of, when it comes to the wind turbine deal, it sounds like you work for those guys. You
I
know,
feel that way.
with that being said, why don't you listen to us? We've all, I mean, there's been, hundreds of people that have contacted you guys, thousands, about this AEZ and that, we're asking for some help and you guys don't want to budge at all on it. Like, that's, I guess part of what we would like is some understanding with the AEZ and some cooperation. We understand that it won't do away with the 2 wind projects that are already in process, but what about the rest of them? The other 5 or so that are proposed. If we do away with the AEZ, why can't we negotiate with them instead of just dealing with the AEZ like it is now? Also, just remember you guys work for us, not for them. We'll remember that. We'll remember this when it comes election time next 2020. And just remember, this is a huge deal. This is, I think, destroying the community. A lot of people, you know what I mean, neighbors are hating neighbors, friends are not friends, people don't, you know what I mean? This is something that you guys are gonna carry for the rest of your career, you know what I mean, with this wind turbine deal. Also, next to I'm sorry, levies. You know, I mean, if this deal goes through, you know, I mean, do you really think that we're gonna pass any more levies for the county? I mean, if we're getting all this money from wind turbines and that, why does all the schools, will the school need another levy passed? I wouldn't pass another levy if we have wind turbines. I know a lot of people wouldn't pass another levy. If you guys are gonna need money from the county, then you're gonna have to go to Big Wind to get it, in my opinion. And I think a lot of other people feel the same way. So, with that, also, why is there only 11 counties out of 88 that have an AEZ? And there's 2 of them that just rescinded their AEZ, one of them being Van Wert County. Van Wert's got 150 wind turbines there. If it's such a great deal, why did they get out of it? And also, lastly, where's the pro-wind people at? I mean, I've heard nothing but anti-wind people there talking to you guys about this. Where's the pro-wind people at? Where's the people with their signs? We've, you know, anti-wind guys have spent our hard-earned money putting signs up, spending time, you know, meetings, addressing the people. Where's the people that are getting paid by the wind company? Where's their representation at? Where are they at? I mean, if there's such a strong support for the wind turbines, where's it at? I don't see it. You know what I mean? I drive almost to Osceola yesterday, and there's wind turbine signs all the way down that road. I drive from Bellevue to Osceola. I see 2 yes signs, and every other house has a no wind turbine sign. How can you guys still support this, is what I'm asking.
Do you want to address some questions, or we'll just continue with citizens' comments?
So,
Plowed field.
Thanks for your comments. Any further citizens' comments?
Yeah, I just, I'm gonna try and keep it simple. So I just got a question for each one of you individually.
You'll state your name, please.
Gene
Just-
Thompson, Eden Township resident. When you run for the office of county commissioner, was it your understanding that if you were elected, your job will be to represent the people that voted you in, your constituents? The majority of the people kind of count on commissioners to carry out their will, their desires. So, looking like you frown, am I not clear? My question really is, Shane, is it your understanding that you are here to represent the majority of your constituents?
My job's to do the best thing for the county.
All right, before we go to Holly, I'd ask you to expound on that. What is the best interest of the county, or who is the county? What is the county?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you're going with the questioning, so
I'll
why don't
clarify.
you just ask me what's in my mind.
Well, you didn't answer. I said, it's a yes or no answer. Are you here to represent the majority of your constituents? That's a yes or no.
The best interest of the county, yeah.
That's not the answer to the question. We're not talking about the county. We're talking about the constituents that put you in that chair.
Mhm.
Do you represent the majority of your constituents?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any question that doing the thing that's best for the county is the best for the majority of the citizens.
You're veering, you're dividing, you're taking the.
Well, I don't know where you're going, Gene, so.
I'll make it simple. The majority of the people in this county do not want to see wind farms developed.
How do you know that?
We don't know that.
How do you know that?
We
That's
don't,
why we're
neither one
here.
of us know that.
Then why are you supporting it?
We're supporting it based on the principles of what the AEZ is about in terms of that request that's come to us.
I think
That's
you're-
where-
you're
that's
straying
where-
from the topic. The simple topic is, the majority of the constituents that voted you both into office are opposed. And we can only know that based on what we see and hear. And all we know is there are a lot of signs in this community that's opposed. If you had to quantify it, you probably could safely say there's 95% opposition, based on the number of signs we see, based on the letters to the editor, based on, well, Shane, you explain to us how it is.
But I would
know.
say, I feel, I'm gonna ask you the question, because you didn't direct it to me yet, but is that my job is to do what's best for the county with the facts and information that we have, the research we do, and represent the citizens. Now, I don't know which citizens voted for me, didn't vote for me. I don't have that tally sheet. I don't base their input, oh, you didn't vote for me, so I'm not listening to you. That's not our job. Our job is to do what we think is best with the information regardless. Majority won, so that's, you know, that majority of who elected voted for me or voted for Shane or voted for Mike, put us in office, but we support all citizens once we're in office. It's not a matter I don't support somebody who didn't vote for me, because one, I don't know that unless they told me. And then
It's
all
not
I know
that
is what they told me.
complicated. It's not that complicated.
Well,
It's not funny.
I think
This is not a
it's-
funny matter, and it's not a complicated matter. If you think that it's important to do what the majority of the people in this county want, have either one of you done anything, any research to determine what their desires are?
There is
That's a
not
ye-
a path
that's a
for
yes
a
or
vote.
no.
There's not a path for a vote.
There is a yes or no to that. Have you done any research to determine what your constituents want? Yes or no?
Scientific research, no.
It's important that you know what
Because I
your
don't know how
constituents
you would do
want.
scientific research on that subject.
It's important to know what the people that voted you into office want you to do.
Correct.
And although you have an opinion and you're entitled to it the same as I am, I believe this wind farm is going to do harm to the county. I believe a growing number of people in the United States are not fans of wind turbines. The entire state of Maine just put a moratorium on them. 90% of the counties in this country that have allowed wind farms have done so naively, they were naive. As it comes back around and it's time to do their second phase, 90% of them are saying, no, we're not gonna allow it anymore. So maybe you could follow that as a lead. Maybe you could say, well, why do we have to learn the hard way? Maybe we could do like, if we see factually that most counties, once they get exposed to them, they're suddenly opposed to them. Maybe you could use that as a determining factor. Neither one of you have to say, we're just gonna open the door and let all future wind development happen. You could rescind the AEZ and you could reinstate it at any time. But until you see what happens with these first two, just don't dive into the water. Just kind of tap your toe into the water, take a reading, see how this plays out before you allow any more development to come on. And you can do that. You can rescind the AEZ at no risk whatsoever to further development. And that would save both of you probably a re-election.
I appreciate your comments, but I disagree.
Thank you.
Do you guys not
Further-
drive around the
further
county? Do you
citizens
guys
com-
not drive around the county? Have you not been
I see signs, yes.
from Fostoria to Route 4?
Pretty much, I think we probably both have been all over the county, yes.
They're everywhere. I mean, I don't know how you guys can sit up there and laugh about it and say that it's not 95% of the county. They're everywhere. These signs are everywhere. There's people everywhere that are opposed to this. I see very few people.
Just because
There-
there's not organized opposition doing the exact same things
Well, where are they at here? Why are they not here? Where's their
because
meetings at?
they, under current law and rights, have established things in, the project is waiting on, the only potential changes in whatever the state might do. So I don't feel like they have to put their energy into that.
But you
It's a
guys are like,
business
you guys are
transaction there that's
supporting a
moving
mystery group
forward.
that doesn't even
There's,
exist.
there's no reason, there's no call for anything. Is there anyone else that would like to speak under citizens' comments? Yes.
Tammy Andrews, Venice Township, and I apologize, this is only the second commissioners meeting I've ever gone to. How is Seneca County doing financially?
I think we're doing well.
So under your watch, financially, we're doing really well.
I
Or well.
won't take any credit for that, but several boards and Stacy's leadership, we've been able to keep balanced budgets and
Well, thank you for being good stewards of our money. Since Seneca County is doing so well financially, please take our health, safety, property rights into account, as well as the well-being of relationships among fellow Seneca County residents. And I'm part of a group of 2,000 petition signers who are asking you to please rescind the AEZ. Thank you.
Thanks for your
Thank you.
comments. Anyone else for citizens' comments? Stand adjourned if there's no further business.
What do we got? Thanks.